What's up, guys? Reaper here. Gonna do a quick video on territory battles since I have not done anything with it yet. Guess we'll all figure it out together. Um, so I didn't start right away because I heard there were a lot of problems and I didn't want to miss out. So I was kind of put on cleanup duty. But it looks like we've already 3-starred this first phase here. So, but one thing that everyone's saying to do is make sure that you ignore the tutorial at first, because it tells you to assign your troops right away, and you don't want to do that because if you do, then you can't use the troops you deploy in the special missions or the platoon assignments. So make sure you keep that in mind. You can just basically deploy and then you back out afterwards. So yeah, it says select all. It checks it and then just back out because you don't want to do that. So yeah. So tutorial doesn't really matter if you've read any of the information. You can check the stats, don't really matter. Everyone gets the same rewards. So anyways, that's basically it for that. So rebel base mission. Platoon missions allow guilds to unlock powerful abilities. So basically everyone filled all of the requirements already and filled it up before I got a chance to, which is fine with me. That means that I'll be able to save mine for the harder phases later. Um, so usually you don't want to do platoons first. You want to do the 2 combat missions. And after you do the combat missions, then you go back to the platoon and then you go and just fill it up. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in this first combat mission. Everyone was kind of making a huge deal about understanding and figuring out how to cooperate. I don't think that's really going to be an issue because, I mean, there's 4 things here, and 2 of them all you do is place units. So, I mean, it'll be like a 5-second, oh, this is the guy I need, but I need him for this combat mission. You do your combat missions first. Whatever you have left over, you fill the platoon, and then you deploy. That's as simple as that for each phase. It'll get a little bit more tricky once all these other phases are unlocked and we've got multiple areas to deploy, but the concept is the same. Just check, coordinate with your guild, see which which area of the phase they're going to hit first, and then make sure you hit that one and 3-star it before you move on. Or depending on the strategy, your guild might try to be 1-star everything so that every phase has every area unlocked for each, just so you can get the special missions in and stuff. So anyways, gonna jump in this first battle here. It only requires 2 stars, so I'm not really that worried about it. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the resistance squad in here. They're not super modded out. They've got, I don't know, anywhere from like 50 to 80 speed on them. They're not all that great, but we'll give it a go. I don't think it'll be too hard for the 2-star requirement at least. At least I hope not. Yeah, I don't even think they'll get a hit off, to be honest. Oh, they did. Wow. Must have gained turn meter. So I'm hoping that the difficulty is kind of gradual. Make sure you kill the skulls first. They have some pretty nasty abilities. You might want to read through them in the details for the territory battle. But yeah, I'm hoping that the difficulty doesn't just ramp straight up right away. I'm thinking that it might be a little bit more gradual than people are thinking. Everyone's thinking it's going to be like some awful, horrible, impossible thing. I mean, maybe the last phase, yeah, it'll require like Gear 12 God tier mods, but I think all the way up to the 4th and 5th, it'll be doable, at least for your higher up guilds, your decent guild members and things. So we will see. And if not, you can always deploy troops and just hope for the best. So, excuse Discord, it's kind of going crazy right now. Everybody's excited. Oh man, that counter though. Maybe I should hit him only with people that stun. Or just hit him with Ray. Yeah, they're not doing any damage, but at higher levels, yeah, it's going to be brutal. I can tell already his counter and assists. Yeah, for those of you that don't use resistance, basically every expose gives all your guys turn meter and then also uh, reduces your cooldowns by 1. So you kind of just try to keep the train rolling as it is. And this isn't good, so I guess I'll dispel and keep trying to hit this guy. So you kind of got to pick your targets. It's a little bit more strategic than some of the teams that you can use, but then again, if you're way overqualified, kind of like right now, you can just kind of go through and click on the guy with the most exposes and kind of continue off that. And then just kind of time your stuns for the right people that you're worried about. So, oh, he dodged. Man, he's only 85, but he is elite, so shouldn't have that high of a dodge chance. Yep, there we go. And there's all 6. Got the 291,000 territory points. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. And I guess for this next one, I'll just throw in. Let's do Jin just for the heck of it. Get some extra stuns. I don't think I have any mods on her at the moment, but yeah, just throw something on there. Not really worried. Perfect. Got her above 200. Speed, and it's a kind of squishy team, but like I said, I'm just trying to practice it out. Since we've already got 3 stars, I'm not really worried since rosters refresh after. And let's just try to take them out right away. That probably wasn't needed, but let's finish them. Oh yeah, didn't even get a turn off. This team's a little bit faster because I use some of these characters in my arena, so. And it looks like Han gains his free shot every single uh, section of these phases, which is nice. And then I can just give him turn meter with Jin, and he could go again, and then he gets another turn right after that. So it almost seems unfair. And she might not be able to kill him. Oh, she did. Nice. Got the crit. Oh, didn't one shot. Fail R2. Yeah, so everyone's kind of worried, like, how am I going to get all this done in, only 12 hours? I would not be worried at all. This won't take long. Let's see if they counter. Nope. And we'll give a stun there. Might as well just give everyone crit up so we can finish them a little bit faster. Oh no, they got a turn off. Let's steal his turn meter. Give Han another free turn, because why not? Wrecked. Wow. Yeah, so this might, even though it's squishy, depending on how difficult it gets, might be my go-to team, because they are kind of wrecking. Plus 3 stuns. That's kind of hard for the other team to overcome. So just clean it up, stealing turn meter. Yeah, this team has got a lot of turn meter manipulation and stuns, so I'm liking it. Oh, they're gonna get a turn off, I think. Yep. Bummer. Let's see if R2 can finish those guys. Nope, not quite. We'll see if the burn can deal with them. Oh yeah, this is the last phase. I wasn't even paying attention. Just blowing through this. There he goes. Cool. So yeah, the first one's not too difficult. Anyone with, I'd say, even gear like 8 or 9 is probably enough for this. But there we go. We've got both of these completed. Then after those is when you would go to your platoons, fill any characters that you think would be needed. You only need 15, so I mean, if everyone's working together, it shouldn't be too hard to do. And lastly, boom, deploy all. So 1,356,530 points to my name. And I've heard there's a little bit of a delay here, but where it shows, where your guys are coming in and how many points you've earned. But since it's maxed out already, can't really test that out at the moment. So, anyways, yeah, I think the 24-hour thing is a little bit overkill because now there's nothing to do until tomorrow. But hey, look at that. There we go. Okay, well, there's a quick little overview, and I guess I will check back in tomorrow with more gameplay of the next phases and, kind of the strategies that I'm using to tackle these.